Welcome to Lunch Break from the newsroom of the Ann Arbor News. I'm reporter Tina Reed, and today I'm joined by Bob Wolf from 2020 Communications. 2020 is the local company that's partnering with the county to create Wireless Washtenaw, which is a project that will create wireless internet access across the county. Welcome, Bob.
Thank you, Tina.
The idea behind Wireless Washtenaw is basically to install access points around the county to create this wireless internet access countywide. And recently, Manchester residents, or 28 square mile area around Manchester, actually received this wireless internet access. So can you talk a little bit about that progress and about other progress going on with the project?
So Manchester was one of our initial pilot areas that we did to proof and concept for the county so that they could give us the go-ahead to build the entire project. So we were able to work off that part of the pilot that was already done. We had assets on top of their tower that we were able to expand. We brought some more capacity down into that area, which allowed us to cover that additional 28 to 30 square miles.
Okay. And so Wireless Washtenaw was originally planned to be completed in December 2007. Obviously that didn't happen. Can you talk about some of the challenges that the project has run up against?
Well, that would probably take a little bit more than a lunch break, but let me try to summarize some of that for you maybe. I think that a number of things affected the project early on, and funding was the biggest factor. We knew that we would require outside funding for the project because of its size and scope. And a number of things, Michigan economy taking kind of a downturn, and the overall kind of association with other municipal Wi-Fi opportunities kind of gave us, lumped us in that basket. And this is not really a muni Wi-Fi deployment. This is a rural Wi-Fi deployment for the most part, where people have no other choices. And this was the main factor that we took this project on, is because we were going to be able to provide service to people that didn't have services. So I think we're finally getting past that branding problem that we had as being another, Philadelphia or Chicago or one of these other projects where people had 3 or 4 other choices and just didn't make good financial sense.
Okay. So one of the things residents really want to know is, when can they start seeing wireless in their region?
Well, I have a list of probably 15 to 1,800 people that ask that question. It seems like they keep in really good contact. They may not have internet, but they've got phones. And we are very anxious. We've had a lot of very positive things happening on the financing front lately from some local people that are part of the community that say, you know what, we understand that you haven't been able to get the funding you've needed from the outside investors, so we're going to step up to the plate and be a part of this project, which has just really invigorated all of us. We think it's a great thing to see the community jumping on board. So we're really happy about that. To give you a specific time, don't know.
Okay. So what do you say to those residents who are thinking about just going and investing in some other sort of high-speed internet access because they don't want to wait anymore?
You know, I couldn't live without my internet. I use it every part of my life, and my children obviously would tell you the same thing, that they couldn't live with me without my internet. So I understand the struggle, and my heart goes out to these people. I'm more worried about the people that can't make another choice. There's areas of our county which, a choice at a T1 at $500 is not an option, right? They have no other choices. These are the people we want to get to as quick as we can.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for joining us today, Bob.
I'm glad. Thank you.
And thank you for joining us for Lunch Break at the Ann Arbor News. I'm Tina Reed.